Welcome back to the channel, everyone. The fall season is now in full swing here in Croatia. Temperatures have dropped, which means it's time for full gear again. But before heading into the sea, I had some maintenance to do. The line holder on the head of my Triton 90 broke, and the people from Sirius were kind enough to send me a metal replacement. So big thanks to Lauro and Katarina for that. Also, the trash net on my buoy had to be replaced as it had some pretty big holes. It's just a basic €3 grocery bag that I wrap around and secure with zip ties. Once all that was done, I was ready to hit the sea. The Bura wind was blowing hard, and around here that usually means little to no fish, but I decided to at least go for a swim. I can't say it for a fact, but I believe Bura shifts the thermoclimate and pushes food towards Italy, so fish probably move out to open sea in search of food. When I entered the sea, I was immediately greeted by two beer cans lying just a few meters apart, so a great warm-up dive. Then I spotted a common Pandora or arbun below me. I dove, took a shot and missed. After reloading, a red mullet appeared, so I dove and took another shot. I missed again, and it took me a bit to get used to this speargun again. I ambushed next to a pipeline at 15 meters deep to check for any fish activity. But saw nothing, so I surfaced. Then another Pandora appeared. I followed it slowly, got in range and took the shot. The hit was good, and this was the first catch of the day. A peanut worm or BB came out of its mouth. It's the same worm often used as bait in rod fishing. A few minutes later, I spotted another red mullet. I hit it, but it tore off, so I followed it while reloading. missed again and it disappeared into a hole. I saw it for a second, but it went deeper, so nothing I could do. Saw another red mullet, but didn't want to mess that one too. Then I came across a group of golden mullets. I followed the biggest one, got close, and took the shot. Perfect hit, so that mullet was mine. It was a beautiful size, and when I cleaned it I found eggs inside, so I tried them for the first time and they really tasted like caviar. After a small protein boost I reloaded and moved on. Other mullets now knew what was up and swam away, so I took a short break to drink some water. Soon I came across two more mullets and took the shot. I missed and they escaped. My buoy got stuck as usual, perfect rocks for that, and the Bura didn't help either. I hate when that happens. Then two more mullets swam by and I landed one. I noticed a concrete block on the bottom and decided to check it out, as I found octopuses in such holes before, but it was empty. I ambushed again at 12 meters to see if there was any fish movement. I've seen dentexes here many times, but this time it was completely quiet, so I surfaced. Found a plastic container and took it out. Then I went to check some holes and there were hundreds of two-banded breams all around. When I shined my torch inside, I saw an octopus and a couple of peacock wrasses. I've caught a big scorpion fish here before, but this time there were none. The octopus was around 1, maybe 1.5 kilos, so I let it be. Checked a few more holes, but they were all empty. That deep one is probably where all the breams hide at night. Another Pandora swam by, so I took a shot with a single band. Missed, of course. Then I found this gay kitchen knife and took it out. Those huge mullets were coming in, but when they saw me, they disappeared into the blue. I ambushed and started calling, and a bunch of them came back. Took a shot at the closest one and missed again. Reloaded, stayed in the same spot, and this time a baby leerfish appeared. Mullets came back from the right, much closer now, so I shot one. That leerfish looked like a tiny shark chasing a bite from my mullet. Reloaded again and had to rehydrate. Found a fish trap, probably set illegally by some local with no buoy mark, and 2 dead saddled sea breams inside. Tried hitting another mullet with no luck. Ambushed near the same spot and started calling. Nothing came except 1 golden mullet, so I shot it. Cleaned it immediately, reloaded and moved on. Then I came across a group of 2 banded breams with a gilthead sea bream swimming behind them. Got a bit closer and took the shot. I hit it from about 4 meters, which is pretty much the max range for a classic speargun. Then I checked under a few concrete blocks and saw a big conger eel hiding. Couldn't see the head, so I waited for a few minutes and dove again. This time the head was perfectly exposed, so I took the shot. My shaft has a double flopper, so I went for the pull. It charged at me as I pulled it out, so I escaped to the surface and gave it time. Even though it was hit straight through the head, it was spinning and going wild. I waited for a few seconds, then pulled it up. Conger eels this size are powerful and greasy, you can't grab them easily, and the last thing you want is one biting your finger off. I stabbed it a couple of times to make sure it's dispatched 100%, and even then it was still twitching, so I waited a few minutes just to be safe. By then I was full of fish and the day was ending, so I headed home and started skinning the conger eel. It took about 2 hours, which is why I rarely catch them, but this one was big, so it was worth it. We cut it into slices, marinated it and left it in the fridge overnight. The next day we baked it in a Dutch oven at 200 degrees Celsius for about 40 minutes. We could have added potatoes, but decided to make them separately with Swiss chard. The lunch was absolutely delicious. The conger eel tasted just like shrimp meat and everyone loved it. We made a soup from the head and tail, so there were basically no leftovers. That's all for today's video. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe as it helps the algorithm and ensures you won't miss out on the future content. Thanks for watching and stay safe while diving.